Hello everyone, Luminaire Trout here, and welcome to Someone Stole My Lunch. Now, I don't know how many of y'all are, but me, yeah, I'm food territory. You're stealing my lunch, we fighting. Hey. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. ... This must be management's doing again. Go back. Okay. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? I mean, true. They didn't even provide us any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. Nah, fuck that, tip it over. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. Okay, never mind. I'm only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day I would have gone out into the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. Bistro? Word. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary co-workers also have to live in this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis? What the fuck is that? But why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. Don't get me hungry. Double fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. Ayo. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. That says a lot. With a happy hum, I walk over to open the fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something's off. Sauce stains the side of the bowl's lip. Did it spill out on the way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. It's gone. Yeah, we fighting. Nah, if I cooked the shit and you stole it, my thick cut of fried pork, my egg slurry of dashi and soft onions, my fluffy steamed rice, all gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Yeah. Wait, no. I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Yes, you should. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. How? But this morning, I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs and then put it back in the same spot? Did someone steal my lunch? Yes. My stomach gurgles painfully. With rage, it tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. What should I do about this thief? Give up, quit your job, report to HR. Find them. Is there a save option? Yes, save. Let's see what... fuck it. Let's be a pitiful person and give up. I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day, my lunch got stolen. Again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs? I think it's supposed to be pains, not pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So, let it be. Enlightened, I continued to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten. And I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Fuck that. Report to H. Nah, we'll quit your job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups flies out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door hinge and aim it squarely at the employee of the month frame on the wall. Hell yes. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. I stomp to my cubicle and hastily write up my next 2 weeks' notice to Human Resources. Though, who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm out the front door, I'm never coming back. Boiling point. Very bad. Nah, that's appropriate reaction in my opinion. Report to HR. The most rational decision is to report to Human Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Is HR really the most important contact? Hello, this is Kale of Human Resources. Or Cal. Cal is probably right. How may I help you? Hi Cal, I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours? On company property? Yes, and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate you for your loss. I don't want compensation, Cal. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Cal hangs up before I can say any more? Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Cal. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. Hell no! You find the thief and you beat him up. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made Mapo tofu. Hopefully I said that right. How did I make it again? Rat Here we are. Wax, rat poison, Szechuan peppercorn sounds good, but we're gonna work our way down. Wax. With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of Mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With a glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax Mapo tofu was completed. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempt to scoop into the mold only for their plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrived and I returned to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. It's gonna be safe this time, isn't it? And I'm not gonna get the last laugh. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... What? A scoop? No, 2 scoops were gone from the bowl like sliced jelly. The thief is beyond my comprehension, but something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Wax food, you won't believe. A month passes? I become a foodie. Wow. 100k likes, 10 million views? Holy shit. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, I can scroll down. I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yeah, I believe it. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corpo life? I mean, as long as you made something and got something out of your life from it, I guess that's a win. Ending 3, raw talent. Very bad. Oh, performance was reviewed by Cal. Of course he said that shit. Let's go back. Rat poison. This one's not gonna be good. Ah yes, how could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon that thieving rat will get his just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finish my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. Ugh, there was a hidden security camera. Fuck. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It was about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course, of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. A recipe for disaster. A performance reviewed by Cal. Very bad. Yeah, that was a bit of a jump. So now we got Szechuan peppercorns. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Szechuan peppercorn, or Szechuan pepper? The thick red oil of the bean paste. The firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu. With the internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one is different. I've spiked the heat, adding twice the amount of peppercorn and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. Nice. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives, and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different? No. I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. Foreboding, not bolding. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait. If someone ate my super spicy Szechuan Mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. Within the remaining minutes of my break, I look far and wide for mysterious red-lipped caper. Wait. Is Cal the one stealing my food? But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There were too many employees in this company wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. That's good. So, next day. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. Ugh. This is why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head simmering in a thick, milky curry sauce. Sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulently bouncy fish cheek and a big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. Ugh. A vibrant, comfy dish? This is comfy. I think not. To ease the stress of this weary week, but will it survive until my break? That thief is still on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? Save first. Mass email, lunch at cubicle, fridge note. That's the obvious answer. Mass email. I needed to confront my problems head on. In a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard, loud and clear. Let's write an email. That's not loud and clear. It'll be all compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. The hamburger method? Greeting. Hope to someone. To. Oh. To. Address. No, go back. I can't. You. I hope, I wish, I hope. I hope. Did. To the person who keeps stealing my lunch, you are pathetic. I hope a tourist is walking in front of you while you're running late. Did you enjoy my lunch? How was it? Did it taste good? Was it worth it? Are you happy with yourself? Well, that went well. I hit send and await a response. If the perp felt any guilt, they would reply. Right? My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello? Jill? Is something the matter? You're fired. Why? Wasn't necessary to CC everyone? Of course! Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? Thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. Ooh. So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked from my work email. I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance pay, Jill Latto? I rip the PC tower from my work desk and run out the building. If the company won't compensate me, then I shall be my compensation. An eye for an eye. Let me guess. Very bad. Oh, fair. Oh. Lunch at cubicle. I should keep my lunch with me. Oh, it's gonna be lukewarm though. The closer the better. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away in my Excel sheet. No, you're gonna spill it, aren't you? My pink bowl keeps me company, so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So how's your term end report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see who's employee of the month again? Who? The new hire. That French dude. French? From abroad? Who knows, but he's been snagging employee of the month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play that new Elf Ring last week, remember? Elden Ring? Elf Ring? Oh, you're right. They finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating in the cubby's in. It'll be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. I take out my spoon and I didn't. Let me eat. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. It's the fucking employee of the month. He's a ruggedly handsome man. He looks down at my bowl grimacingly. You stink. I take that back. He's insufferable. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why don't you put it in the fridge? Before I can even swear back, he walks away. Stinky. Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench. His smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. Can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. And maybe. Stinky. Fair. And final option, fridge note. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. Nah. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. You spent your bonus on a fountain pen? Not even gonna say anything. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. They think if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. You stop. I will. You stop. I will starve. Yeah, that's about right. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets, and now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was you fucker. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wet the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow. Tasty. Nah, you gotta fight someone. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. This time it'll be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach by today. I swear it upon my health insurance. Don't make promises you can't keep. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out of the room. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. Bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolts up, but then he relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. Say, saw there were new coffee filters. Bet management repurposed the coffee paper. Right. You're fucking caught, bitch. Who are you? Me? I'm not really that important. Rather, why don't we start off with you, buddy? Bo. I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it, that slimy brown water. It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. 3 days. I've starved because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come into the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat! Yeah? Well, yeah, don't you? Yes, I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm skipping previous work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're co-workers after all, aren't we? I like being alone. Aren't we co-workers, Bo? Sales provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Fuck you. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the frisky type. I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man. But he swiftly blocks my view left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt? For what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatch me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Haha. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me? A rat? You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up, away from the counter. Hey, you're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousands of employees come here to eat every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Heh. Why? Your food was the best out of everyone's I've stole. I hate that that's a compliment. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I offered him half my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. But you'll need to pay for my groceries. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner, his treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Is this a date? No. It was a lifetime contract. Date night. Under a warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me, his long, silky hair let loose. A open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Cal is a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky, hints of a deep, big city tone mixed with somewhat wildness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Oh, right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. Like meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay. Steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. But That's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. And an order of red wine with that too? At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Well done. How dare you? Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So how long have you been stealing? Couple times. It's only food. Stealing. Yeah. It was me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill? No, I have enough money. Just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I did have a life until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery, always ate fresh. Then why'd you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. But one day, I met you. Me. Your lunch. Fuck. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham and cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why wouldn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? It looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from the side and brings it back to him. How often do you pound meat? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realize something crucial. I forgot, Bo. What's your contact info? Oh, I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big watery eyes, a skill I learned dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French phase. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's Bon apple tea. Oh my god. Oh. All that for a fucking name pun? Oh my god. Excellent. Thank you, Cal. Thank you for playing. I can't believe I played all that for a pun. That ruined it for me. You guys can't see, but I'm in mental pain right now. That was terrible. Why? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.